it wouldn't change a thing. Nothing works, I can't stop.
The views, opinions, and representations expressed on the K-Ghost Radio Network and its website are those of the host, guest, and participants, and they are not necessarily those of or endorsed by the network, its affiliated stations and broadcasts, management, or advertisers of the network. The show is found under LJA Broadcasting Network. UFO Talk Radio can, but does not necessarily promote any particular lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only, and they are not intended to treat or diagnose and or claim to cure any disease or condition, or give any medical or legal advice. All music is purchased and owned by LJA Broadcasting.
Sure, we're going to be live on the air here in a minute, so we're on the air. So if you want to be on the air, call back later, please. I appreciate that.
I got the windows rolled down, got the radio up, and I'm heading out of Vegas tonight. And it's a 1:30 on a 4-day run, and the desert is a welcome sight. I can see you there in that dress you wear, and it's keeping my foot on the gas. I drink a gallon of Joe just to make it back home and hold you in my arms and laugh. There's a full moon shining, lighting up the highway like a beacon to you. If I can make it on time, past a moonlit state lamp, will it be so right on through?
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers found sometime last week has been inspected Roswell, New Mexico, and sent to Wright Field, Ohio, for further inspection.
From the high desert in Great America's Southwest, broadcasting live deep in the desert of Nevada, The Glenn Leary Show. Now, broadcasting live from deep in the desert of Nevada, K-Ghost Radio presents UFOTalkRadio.com with your host, Larry Glenn Anderson, Glenn Larry.
Oh, yes, we are back, and Christmas is over with. May I say hello to everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be from time zone. Oh, yes. To all my live broadcasters out there, may they be the networks, the small networks, small broadcasters. To all the guys out there driving truck, midnight drivers, we love you, thank you. And to the late drivers, again, we do thank you. The ham operators, 73s to you out there. And to the silent key, of course, you know who that is. Whiskey 60 Baker, we do thank you. KPFF, FM, and Trump. Great station, KBHR 57 AM. We send it to Sicily, Alaska. And to all that's listening all over the world, we do thank you. And thank you for all those Christmas cards. I got some from London, England. My friends over there, nice picture of us on the card. I do thank them very much. And I do thank you. Yeah, we're going to have a great show tonight, hopefully. We got some people calling in. I did have a caller call in before the show, and I didn't have to switch down, so you heard me tell him to call back, and I hope he does call back. Lots happened before we go on the air, so I can only do so much with these guys. And anyway, but lots been happening in the news. I hope you had a great Christmas. I sure did. I had a fantastic, jolly, laughing, good time with my good friend Chris and his family. I guess when we all get together, it's a different Christmas. Trust me, it's fun. And if you can't laugh, there's something wrong with you. You don't belong there. But we all have a great. We laughed ourselves so silly. And he's a great chef. Did a great meal. New Year's and also Christmas Day, Christmas evening. We all get together again, and it was so much fun. and my godkids were there. And I do hope that you all had a great Christmas. I hope that Crystal had a good one out there, and I believe she's in Milwaukee somewhere now. And my ex-wife, they got together. They must have had a good Christmas. I'm sure of that. But anyway, I hope that you did also, and you were blessed and blessed with good health. That's very important. I saw the doctors over this time before Christmas. A lot to be done, a lot of tests. When you get this Medicare card, you really want to get it done right? Yeah, you really do. And so I've been taking tests, 16 vials of blood. You imagine that? Oh, I'm telling you, I got a little shaky right that happened. It kind of shook me up a little bit. That's a lot of blood out of you. And I asked the guy, do you have some orange juice or maybe a cookie or something? He says, no, we do not. Well, we'll be back right after this.
You ignore the signs, so you enable.
You don't want to sound like a hypocrite, so you enable.
You don't want to alienate your child, so you enable.
But if you think they're trying drugs, you shouldn't be afraid.
You're the parent.
So you are able.
You are strong,
So you are able.
There are others just like you.
so you are able.
And we can help, so you are able.
Get help at drugfree.org. A message from the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
Mom, you wanted to talk to me?
The calendar hypnosis into thumbtack cushion, completely tailwind. And sewing elephants plant before cartoon paper cups. So numbers renovate.
If your teenager is trying drugs or alcohol, would you know the right words to use?
Afterward, lightly fish scale. Doorbell.
Find out what to say at drugfree.org. A message from the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
Yes, and we are back. Oh, yes. As I said, I hope you had a good Christmas and everything worked out for everybody. I had some doctor's appointments, which we all do. Get it in before the end of the year, so you can. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I got a dentist thing coming up. I have the cataracts thing coming up for next year. And I'll tell you, you've got cataracts. It's hard to see. When you have light around you, it's sparkly, and it's kind of hard to even read paper, even copy, radio copy. Oh, and I've made the words as big as I can get them. Yeah. If you've been through that, I hear it's a pretty good surgery, about 15 minutes, whatever, 15, 20 minutes, and you're done. And you can see again. Yeah, I remove that lens, and that's, so I got some news this morning. That was pretty good, and some weird news. I don't know how the blood count stuff, whatever, we'll work that out. Then we had some good news. A reporter from the Fox 5 News here in Las Vegas came out, and he did a story on the K-Ghost Radio, AM/FM, Part 15 station out front. That was exciting, yeah. So that'll be on at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on tonight, which is a Tuesday night. So if you catch it, fine. You don't, they have a YouTube channel, I guess. I haven't seen it yet, so we'll see what happens. Who knows how they cut it up and what they do. Anyway, I want to say hello to, of course, Shelton Battery. Thank you for their help. And about batteries, how to work batteries, what happens when it gets cold. Does your battery die? Does it take a shock and all of a sudden you can't start? When it gets heated, it does the same thing. What do you do about batteries? 702-362-8180. Ask for Jeff about batteries. Well, tell you all about it. And Carpet Tiles USA, good friend of mine. Mr. Fran, thank you for donating the carpet to our station. And, of course, our bus out there needs some carpet, too. Ask Fran about carpet, what's it all about, how it works, what's the quality carpet and flooring. He'll tell you all about that. 702-265-4419. And, of course, you know about Ray's Honey. It's on our websites. And give us a call about that. 702-885-1260. Stop your allergies. It stopped mine. I don't have any problems with allergies anymore because of the honey. Local honey does that for you. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah, it works. On Tina's hair and extensions and color. Tina Reynolds, great gal. If you're in Vegas, you need some help in that hair, call 702-791-0033. She's a great gal. Gosh, got to get that out because they help us out. I want to help them out. Well, it looks like the NASA has gotten that James Webb satellite off and going, about $10 billion worth. That's a lot of money. It's supposed to reach out to the galaxies and cosmos that we've never seen before, better than the other telescope that's up there. And we'll see what else will they find out there. but it's supposed to be a really good thing working out there for NASA. And they had to do some adjustments, of course, as it took off, as I understand. But successfully took off. They did well. Got it off the ground. That's the most important part. Get up in space, of course, as I do. Santa Claus has been said to be Santa. He has a helper. And Krampus is his name. Apparently, this is a folklore thing from Germany or Switzerland. This thing looks like the devil, has the horns and just looks evil. And if you don't believe in Christmas, you go into the big bag, apparently. And I guess that it's the bad place to go. But the good place to go if you believe in Santa. How much fun is that? Interesting. Is that pagan? I don't know how that works. But yeah, kids, I played Santa Claus the other day. Had fun. And just the children what they have to say. I would like to get this. And don't forget about my little brother. Just it's heart-filling to have a child there on your lap talking about what they want for Christmas. And they're so innocent. I even held a little baby with some pictures. And it was just beautiful. The soup got a little hot. And of course, the beard was kind of around my mouth. But I think next year I'll get a better beard for, if I'm going to do this again. But it was so much fun. It really filled my heart. And it was great. And that was at the Pioneer Saloon in Good Springs, Nevada. Now, if you've ever been here before, Good Springs, Nevada, deep in the desert, the Pioneer Saloon's been around for years. 1913 when they opened. And is it haunted? Yes, it is. And it's not only the spirits of the drinks. You may see something happen there, but it's a great place to be. And they do very well. New owners doing great, trying to get off the ground. And not much has changed. Price is a little different, but it's not bad. Well, I'll tell you something. Try it out. Fun place to go. Sometimes I take guests out there as guests. And it's kind of second office. Kind of breaks down the monotony of being in the station and come out here and sit down, talk over coffee or whatever, a drink or food. And it's a great place to go out and see. And I do thank them very much. They support the station. So I support them. Yeah. Come out there and see them. Talk to them about what's going on. Yeah, good people. Tell you for sure. Now, we're going to have open lines tonight. And keep it clean, please. About all sorts of stuff. A lady had called me. And she says, I don't know the show topic you're going to have for your next show. But is it possible that we can talk about Bigfoot again? I said, sure. You want to talk about Bigfoot? Call them. Let's talk about him. More and more have been seen in Washington lately. Cold weather everywhere. Right now it is about 42 degrees out. It's getting cold in the desert. And boy, does it get cold. Even in summertime, when the sun goes down in the desert, it gets cold. Yeah. But now we're in the winter. Of course, Washington, Oregon's been hit by snow. Other places in the United States. And of course, you expect that to happen in the wintertime. But for some reason, it's more and more and more and more every winter. It's getting worse. Climate change? I don't know. What do you think? Well, we will be back. Right after this, we have open lines. I do thank you for listening. I am Glenn Larry. And can't wait to talk about this.
Violence, theft, drugs, graffiti. It's all part of joining a gang. In times like these, we need to protect our children and our community from gangs. Gangs often prey on unsupervised teens with low self-esteem, who perform poorly in school, who seek a sense of belonging, or are simply bored. Joining a gang often involves violent hazing rituals. Once in a gang, members can become alienated from their families, school, and friends. Drugs, guns, and malicious activity are common elements in gangs. Trying to leave a gang can be a difficult and dangerous process. The best way to get out of a gang is never to join one. Protect kids from being recruited by a gang. Know who they're hanging out with. Involve kids in after-school activities and provide positive role models. Help reduce gang activities in your community by working with local law enforcement and school systems. Don't let a kid you know get involved with gangs. Visit ncpc.org to learn more or contact your local law enforcement agency.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, National Crime Prevention Council, and the Ad Council.
the James Webb Telescope from NASA. It's up there. And it's going to reach out to the galaxies and the cosmos. What will they find? What will they see? And it just goes on and on and on and on. And we get those pictures back. How incredible is that? And of course, we zoom in and find other galaxies we've never seen before. Oh, and I hope it kind of stops by some planets out there and checks some things out. Oh, maybe the other side of the moon. What's over there? Hello? They're saying the structures there now. And NASA had actually shown us a structure on the moon. How does that work out? Finally telling the whole story? No, maybe just pieces. And what we get is what we get. Not like I just take off right now and go to the moon checking out for you. But I'd love to do that. If you had a chance to go to the moon, would you? Oh, of course, stay about 2 days and then go back to Earth. 2 days is a long time to be on the moon. What do you do? Kick around the dirt? Moon dirt? Or do you try to play golf? You explore. Yeah. How safe is it now to walk on the moon? Do we have technology still? I think we can do it. We're at Mars. We're heading for Mars. We're going to colonate Mars. Or should we colonate the moon first? Have we jumped too far ahead? Should we slow up and really think about what we're doing? It's a lot of money out there. And, yeah, no, go for the future. Go for the science. Make it happen. But I would practice somewhere, like on the moon, maybe. Whatever. I'm going to have open lines, and we can talk about anything you want to talk about. And that lady wants to talk about Bigfoot. You can do so by calling us. We're going to send this number out to you.
To call UFO Talk Radio, the Glenn Larry Show, deep in the dark desert of Nevada, call 702-874-1114. North of the Rockies, call 702-874-1114. West of the Rockies, call 702-874-1114. And south of the Rockies, call 702-874-1114. And east of the Rockies, call 702-874-1114. First time callers, call 702-874-1114. And if you just want to talk to the Glenn Larry Show, call 702-874-1114. Now, back to Glenn Larry.
And we are back, to tell you the truth. So if you want to talk about anything, just give us a call. That number, of course, you've heard it before. I'm going to open the lines up, which are open. Yeah, so we're doing a lot of things. I was thinking just earlier about the Christmas I had with my beautiful family, which I'm very fortunate to do. I had gotten a Lexus, yeah. And I got a couple cameras for the house, the studio out there, so we can catch whoever's walking by doesn't belong there. Yeah. And some other cool stuff. Boy. I want to thank everybody out there for sending their cards and letters to us here at the station, and also to me. It means so much to me. And I'm looking up here on the screen here on the other side. We do have Canada there. Washington State looks like Oregon, Portland again, Australia, London's listening, the UK out there. Hi guys, how y'all doing? Yeah, a little early for you probably. Yes, Montana, Butte, Montana, Idaho. Kemei, Idaho out there. I know some folks up there. Montana, I see. Yeah, you're coming in. We're getting you. And we do thank you on Facebook for listening on Facebook, YouTube, Speakler. We're on, of course, Google Podcasts, iHeart, is big, Archer, Twitter, Spotify, Reverb Nation, StreamYard's big, Facebook, and YouTube, of course. And, of course, all the channels I have, the Glenn Larry Show, UFO Talk Radio, Area 51 Talk Radio, the Art Bell Tribute Talk Radio, and, of course, Olympia Radio, Kagos Radio, and, of course, SoundCloud. Yeah, The sound cloud, the cloud. Everything goes to the cloud. You notice that? It's how to get it out of the cloud sometimes. That's the secret. Yes, for sure. The spirit of Christmas, the spirit of giving, the spirit of just being around and hopes and prayers and all that. It's important. But it should be going on all the time, not just one day of the year. What is your New Year's resolution? Resolution going to be? Will it be to lose weight? Will it be to change your ways about doing different things, investing, maybe making your show better, maybe doing what are you gonna do? What is your big promise to yourself? And do you break your promises? A lot of people do, or can't keep up with their promises. They get better health. Yes. That's one of mine, of course, and to lose some weight. Of course, the COVID stuff really kind of packed it all on all of us out there. And I'm getting my shot in a couple of days. I told you right now, I am. It's going to happen. I fought it for a long time, but since if you have heart conditions or breathing conditions or whatever, you should get one, I'd say. And it's up to the person and what they want to do. I've got to, since I'm involved with a lot of people in the fire department, police department, stuff like that. Over there, I have to get the shot. Yes. First responders got to be protected, protect others. Yeah. So we're going to do that. You know how I've had that for quite a while, but it is what it is. This new variant coming out and whatever happening, who knows? Gosh, it gets, and it'll pass, and something else will come out and it'll pass. I don't know how long is this going to happen? How far out am I going to have to go to get the boosters? That's your 9th booster. No, it ain't going to happen with that. No way. But whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying? How is the weather where you're at? Is it cold? Is it warm? Are you in Florida? It's dropping in Florida too, folks, by the way, as I understand. Let's give this number out again for you.
To talk to Glenn Larry, all lines are open. 702-874-1114. To call UFO Talk Radio, the Glenn Larry Show, deep in the dark desert of Nevada, call 702-874-1114. North of the Rockies, call 702-874-1114. West of the Rockies, call 702-874-1114. And south of the Rockies, call 702-874-1114. And east of the Rockies, call 702-874-1114. First-time callers, call 702-874-1114. And if you just want to talk to the Glenn Larry Show, call 702-874-1114.
Oh, yes. So you may call that number. Yes. 2022. Did you ever think you'd make it that far? How are you going to celebrate your New Year's? I'm going to stay here. I might just go live on the air and have champagne here in the studio with some great friends, all with my cat. I don't know if you've ever seen her, Priscilla. She's a caticle cat. I'll put her up on the website so you can see her. And she's almost a year old. And she is, I call her the wrecker too, by the way. She can go 30 miles an hour around the house, even maybe faster. Up and down, around everywhere, but she does not go into the studio. No. But she can be in the office part. And of course, Olympia Radio and Country Volt radios in that area also. So I know she'll be doing that at nighttime, and if I'm sleeping, so I might as well let her just roam the office like she does anyway at night. And the oddest thing is about that cat, at 3 o'clock exactly, or 3:15, she's up and doing her thing everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. But Daddy has to go to sleep. Yeah. Then once in a while she'll calm down, and then she'll come up, and when I'm sleeping like so, she'll come in and cuddle right where the bend of my arm is at and just sink in there and go to sleep. For about 45 minutes, change to the other side, and then she's up again for another half an hour to 45 minutes, playing and getting into things, up and down the door and stuff. And they call them cat naps. Yeah. And if I'm lucky, I can get some sleep sometimes, but she's not all the time. I close the door. Now she knows how to open the door. She wiggles the handle. She opens the door. So I've got a bungee cord that holds that door shut. And I have a little bit of the door, top of the door that you can look over if you're like 7 foot tall. She now can climb the door and hop over. She's not going to quit. She's going to be with me wherever I go, the bathroom, wherever. She follows me like a dog. She loves me. It's great. I'll play with her and she'll bite a little bit, but she won't bite hard. And, and once I'll just come up and just boom, and then go away or bump me, whatever. And I guess that's called cat kisses. Well, if I play rough with her, she's going to play rough, but I have to put the gloves on to do that. But I don't do that much with her because I want her to get into the habit of biting. I left her for 5 days. That's not cruel, but she had water and food and everything. She didn't destroy the house. She did a great job. Had music for her when I would call and see what she's doing inside the house, sleeping. And she'd hear my voice and she'd look down and she'd go back to sleep. Yeah. What is the longest you've ever left a cat alone in the house? All by itself, but with food and the water and comfortable for them. What's the longest you've left a cat? Now, trust me, I did not feel right. I felt guilty. I wasn't there with her. And I started having dreams when she's going to be all right. And of course, I was glad to get back to see my cat and to be home, of course. But I had a great time visiting Chris and the family. Oh, great people. God, I love them so much. And great friends that were there too. His brothers and his mom and a bunch of other folks. Great people. And if you're listening tonight, for you people out there listening to the new broadcast and you know about UFO Talk Radio and you're hearing the K-Ghost Radio and the Glenn Larry Show, I want to thank you for tuning in. I've met some new people out there that did not know that the station was on the air. Well, we are on all those different channels, like I told you before, a lot of podcasts going on. And apparently tonight we'll be on the 8 o'clock news. Yeah. It'll be Fox 5 in Las Vegas, 8 o'clock news, I guess. We'll see if they don't bump us. Hope that we'll be on. It's happened before. If you looked up the show, the Glenn Larry Show, Larry Glenn Anderson, of course, Dash Glenn Larry, that's the radio name. We've done a lot of stuff. We've got a book out called Messages from Michael, and that's Michael Jackson. And it's a clairvoyant type of book. I hope that you do pick that up. It's on Amazon. And I'll autograph it for you, too, if you get it, I knew Michael in a different light than other people that have ever known him. Great guy. And no matter what you think about him, a lot of that stuff is phony and fake news and hurt him very badly. Some vicious people out there in those days. On my side, too, trust me. It wasn't fun through that period, but we got through it. And, now we've lost entertainer, just like we lost Elvis and some great guys. But their time to go is their time to go. They call their exit point, they say. And the physical, the paranormal world. When it's time for you to go, you're going to go. And if the ghost hunters find you, you get to talk and they can hear you again. What do you think about the ghost box, they call it? Is it real or just radio frequencies? I'm kind of wondering. Not really sold on that. I want to hear a clairvoyant. I want to hear a voice from the other side on a recorder. And I want to hear it pretty clear. We'll get what we can get, of course. But, and I want to ask the questions. What is your name? Have a name? Do you know that you're dead? I don't know how that affects them or what happens. And I'm going to ask them, how do you know me? Do you know somebody that I know over there? Are you around people? What's it like over there on the other side? Some say they're cold. And if it's a warm place? I wonder where they're at. Well, if they're cold, I don't think heaven's cold. But these are ghosts and spirits that have not passed over yet. And they're just in limbo? Or where are they? Purgatory. I don't know where they're at. Are they just right next to us and there's a thin veil? Well, that's interesting. They see what you do every day, but they can't talk to you or you can't see them, but some have the gift of sight. I've seen things in this house. People walking right through. Did I see that? Maybe it's the cataracts. What's going on? Well, I have seen it. And I really think they are real. As you know, I've told you folks before. I had gotten this gurney from the fire department. They're going to throw it out. And I had a bus that I made into a beautiful motorhome and a radio station in the back. And I had this gurney, which is in a boat. You sleep with curtains, type of thing. Little cabin down there. And so I had mine kind of fixed up like that. And I used that gurney with a nice, backing a little bit, pillows a bit. Very comfortable, by the way. And I had it for about maybe a week. And I was sleeping. My dog was just freaked out about it for some reason. Knew there was something about that gurney. And I had fallen asleep. Woke up. There were people standing over me, looking at me, watching me. On that gurney went away. See what we've got here. Welcome to the Glenn Larry Show. And you are live. And what's your name and what we like to talk about?
Hello, Glenn. This is Barbara.
Well, Barbara, how are you doing? And how was your Christmas?
It was wonderful, Glenn. I just wanted to call and tell you Merry Christmas and hope you have a Happy New Year.
Well, thank you so very much. Have you been listening to?
I noticed you did not come over.
I couldn't make it. No, I had some doctor's appointments and all sorts of stuff going on. And I spent
during Christmas, Glenn?
Yes, I did. I had, of course, my family, and we had the arrangement was to have them take me different places. Of course, a little bit of cataracts going on. So you did have a good Christmas, huh, Barbara?
Oh yes, we did. We had a wonderful time.
Well, what did you do on your Christmas?
Well, we stayed in town, and we just had a family Christmas, and of course the neighbors. We had a nice little Christmas parade in our neighborhood.
Okay.
And we've been doing this for the last few years, and we just kind of get together in the golf carts, and we put the lights on there, and we travel around the neighborhood, and and just to bring that Christmas cheer.
How nice is that? That's great.
It was really nice.
Mm-hmm. And how many people in your neighborhood would you say that was in that parade?
Well, goodness, I don't know. I mean, our community there's 75 custom homes in our particular community.
Mm-hmm.
So not everybody lives there, but the ones that the ones that are active in the neighborhood, they were out.
Well, that's great. That's fantastic.
It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
We celebrate Christmas, Glenn.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
We honor Hanukkah because you remember last year I said hello.
I'm sorry, Barbara. Hang on. Something happened here. The ghost.
My music, Glenn.
That's your music. The ghosts were doing something. I don't know what that was all. I apologize. You still with me?
Yeah, I'm here, Glenn.
I'm sorry about that. Go ahead.
But anyway, we do celebrate Christmas, the birth of Jesus, baby Jesus.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, we honor Hanukkah because do you remember when I told you I had a little Jewish in me?
Yeah, you did say that last year.
And we kind of gave up on the Jewish things. It's too much.
Too much work to be a Jew.
Yes.
That is your
He
husband,
says
Steve.
it's too much work to be a Jew.
For you folks out there, that's Steve, your husband, by the way, in the background. And tell him I heard him.
Hold on, Glenn. Glenn says hello.
Yeah, Merry
Christmas.
Tell him Merry Christmas too, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, Glenn, it's been really nice. And speaking of Christmas, when you go to a store and they say Happy Holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are they saying that because they're not supposed to say Christmas?
I don't know. I know that some people prefer to say Happy Holidays.
Well, when they say that to me, I say, well, no, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm adamant. It's Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn.
Okay, I know that. Some people prefer to say, maybe the
Glenn,
business says that.
The Christmas is over.
Yes.
So we're going. But I did want to bring up something about Christmas that I did notice when I was shopping.
Yes, go ahead.
Well, now we were in the area. When you decorate, you have the decorations at the store.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the lights and the different decor that you can put in your house.
Right.
Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we saw these Santa. They have these cute little Santa Claus that climb up a ladder.
Oh, that's cool.
They climb up, it's automatic. You put batteries in it, and it climbs. You put it next to your tree. It's really cute, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
And it climbs up your tree, up and down. It's just a decoration.
Well, yeah, Santa's like he's dressing the tree up or something, right?
Yeah, a small miniature. It's
Yeah.
about maybe 5 inches tall, and then the ladder is tall, and
Right.
and if you looks like he's climbing a miniature Santa Claus.
That's kind of cool.
It's a toy, Glenn.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Yeah.
It was very cool. We ended up getting one, but I did notice something, Glenn.
Okay.
They had the traditional Santa Claus, and then they had another one with his skin was dark and was like I don't know, maybe maybe he was black, a black Santa.
Okay.
Now I don't understand this, Glenn. It's very confusing to the children, don't you think, Glenn?
Well, there's all sorts of Santas out there. I mean, it's maybe Santa's helper that looks like Santa. Maybe that Santa might be a darker color.
Well, everybody's seen the TV shows, and you see the Christmas cards, and if you go to the mall, you see Santa there. And normally he's white, Glenn.
I get that.
What's the deal with the black Santa?
Well, I mean, black Santas. There's black Santas out there also. There's brown Santas and white Santas. It's all the spirit of Santa.
It confuses the kids.
Well,
Steve says it confuses the children, kids.
Yes. Well, their parents are going to have to tell them that Santa comes in all
Santa's
colors.
white, Glenn.
No, Santa comes in all colors and love. Barbara.
Now, the elves I could see. The helpers. Yeah, the elves could be Mexican. No, Steve, that's not nice.
No.
Steve said the elves could be Mexican.
Doesn't matter what color the elves are Santa, Barbara and Steve, because it's all the love of Christmas, of giving the spirit of Christmas.
Glenn says it doesn't matter what color they are. Oh, man, that's confusing. Well, I found it we both found it confusing.
Okay.
That
you
they
would
have a different. So maybe in different countries that they have their Santa Claus over there. There's a different race.
Yeah, there's different.
Maybe in China. Yeah, maybe it's a Chinese Santa Claus.
Well, tell Steve that Santa comes in all different.
He says a Chinese Santa Claus.
Well, like maybe they do have one. I mean, it's a different country, And of course, you'll see Saint Nick dressed in a different type of Santa outfit. And
that's more of a German or
yes.
Austrian.
Yeah, I mentioned also a difference that they do over there. Santa has a helper, and you know who that is? The Krampus.
What's that, Glenn?
The Krampus, right? You ever hear that? Krampus.
I don't think. Steve, have you heard of this Krampus? Yeah, he's the devil.
Well, he's not the devil. Yeah, I'm trying to talk to Steve. Just tell him.
Steve says it's a devil.
Well, it's
Man,
like a devil
I don't
suit.
know if I like this.
Well, I don't know either, but it's happening. It's a big parade now, huge, and they dress up like this devilish guy. And the thing is, if you're not good at Christmas, you're you don't believe in Christmas, you're going to go into the bag. And where are you going to go from there? These little kids, of course.
Glenn, Steve, they said this campus takes the kids and he eats them.
Yeah, that's you. Now he knows.
He eats the children.
Well, that's just a myth.
Oh my goodness.
That's just a myth, Barbara. They don't really eat the children or sacrifice them.
Goodness, this is terrible, Glenn. This is celebrating Jesus, baby Jesus.
Yeah. Of course, Santa wasn't there during that time.
Well, of course he was, Glenn.
The three wise men. There's a star, and some people have told me that star was a UFO.
Well, that could be, Glenn. I will give you that.
You know.
But the three wise men. One of the wise men was Sarah.
He was.
Steve said one of the wise men was Santa Claus.
Well, I maybe. I'll tell Steve maybe. Yeah.
Because what the three wise men.
They had beards.
They had beards. And they're bringing gifts.
Yeah, bringing gifts.
Jesus. Like Santa Claus bring gifts.
Do you think that's where it came from? Giving gifts on Christmas Day?
Of course, Glenn. They gave the gold and the frankincense, and what's the other? Myrrh. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Steve. Myrrh is the third one.
Right. Okay. And now, do you know the whole story about that?
Well, all I know is baby Jesus was born and he saved the world, Glenn.
Yes.
I mean, that's,
going through time. Yes. Or you may have another type of feeling, folks out there, that are listeners in the audience, that what do you believe? And whatever belief you believe is fine with me. I mean, I go with it all.
Glenn, the Jews don't believe in Christmas.
Well, I know they have Hanukkah.
Hanukkah?
Yes.
Steve makes me sound like he's got something in his throat.
Oh, yeah. It's the way he's trying to say Hanukkah. Oh, I know what he's trying to do. He does this to me once in a while. Is he in the mood or something? Is he drinking beer?
Well, we're having a nightcap, of course.
Of course. Okay, good. And by the way, how are the girls? The ladies.
The girls?
Yeah, the ladies that you have the...
Oh, the girl in the UFO Talk Radio.
Your girls.
Our little group.
Yes.
We get together. We got together for Christmas.
Yes, tell me about that.
And, it's funny. You brought up about the Star of Bethlehem could be a UFO.
Mm-hmm. I've been told that.
Janice said that too, man.
She did.
And I don't know if I like that, man.
Well, I'm just telling what people tell me, and that's all part of the show. Yeah. Oh, I don't believe it. I believe that it was a star. And
it's a sign from God, man.
Yes.
It's in the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I got that.
Anyway, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you, Barbara.
And it's wonderful to hear you. And are you celebrating the New Year's Eve this year?
Yeah, I think we're going to do it in the station where some folks coming over.
You're welcome to come to we're going to have a nice party at our house.
Yeah. I really made plans, so I really did. Oh, maybe
Hold
next
on.
year.
Glenn said he made plans. Plans for what? Just come out and get drunk with me. Steve wants you to Steve doesn't get drunk, Steve.
No, we'll just have a couple here in the champagne and enjoy the New Year's. Bring it in with K-Ghost Radio and with UFO Talk Radio.
Are you going to have a show, Glenn?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have a little show. Not much, maybe about 15 minutes worth of fun.
Oh,
and
that would be nice.
Bring in the New
Well,
Year's.
If why don't you send me a text or email?
Okay.
Let me know when you're going to go on.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll give you a little ring and celebrate the New Year with you.
I think that would be fantastic.
That'll be great.
Are you going to have a theme again, or just regular New Year's?
Well, we're just going to have a regular New Year's, just with the balloons and the favorites, the noisemakers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll have a bar. Yes, we'll be drinking.
I don't doubt that. Tell Steve. I hope he enjoys himself. And maybe he'll say hello to us also.
Glenn says he hopes you enjoy. Yeah, we're gonna get
Yeah, I gather that, Steve. Yes, if he's listening. But to everybody out there, we want to thank Barbara for calling. And
well, it's been a pleasure with another year of your show, and it's my pleasure to I've always supported you and your show.
Yes, you have,
and especially in the Summerlin area. And we support you. The Red Rock Academy supports you. And there's, of course, some of the restaurants in the area as well.
Yeah, well, that's awfully kind of you guys. And we appreciate you, Barbara, really do. And our next year's show is going to be much better and much better.
Absolutely. Maybe we could do segments and we could do some things. And maybe we could do something together and get a little bit more involved in your show.
I'm hearing on the Facebook side and also some other sides here, thumbs up, go Barbara. Oh, ask Barbara, what is she wearing? What does that mean? Come on, you guys. Yeah. Okay, good. A lot of people are flags up.
What am I wearing then?
That's what the person
What I have on now is it's a pink a jogging suit.
Okay.
And we're not quite in our night gowns or anything yet. We're just kind of milling around the house. And it's a pink jogging suit, and I have my slippers on.
Okay,
and they're
folks.
fuzzy slippers. Yes, Steve got me those slippers for Christmas.
Well, how nice.
And they're pink, and they have fuzz. They've got furry fuzz on it. They're wonderful, nice and warm.
Great. Well, what did he say?
He says they're real sexy.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad he likes sales. And to answer that person out there you go, folks. You heard it right from Barbara. So now you know. Well, again, blatant Merry Christmas to you, Barbara. I also say
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If I don't see you now, you let me know. Text me your time. You're gonna have if you're gonna be on the air.
I will, Barbara.
And I'll do my best to try to call in just to say hello to you and wish all your listeners.
Hang on.
This is Barbara Butler calling from the Summerlin, Nevada. And I just want to wish everybody Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
One more time, Barbara. One more time.
Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive.
And
Use Uber, for goodness.
And Barbara, thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Glenn.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night. Barbara Butler. Oh, how interesting. My gosh. Well, there she was. Barbara called in. Oh, a lot of folks enjoy her. I enjoy her too. But she's not the colored Santa Claus. Who cares? I mean, Santa, helper. He has a lot of helpers. It's the spirit of Christmas, as I may say. Yeah. And this is not a Christmas show. It's an after Christmas show, maybe. Anyway, we'll be back. We'll be back after this. Again, it just totally gets to me. I love it. Barbara, come on. And segues, why not? It would be fun, wouldn't it?
Every day, people are afraid to report violent crimes. In times like these, choosing to report a crime or helping the police can be a difficult decision. A no-snitching culture has sprung up in our communities, making it unpopular and sometimes even dangerous to report a crime. Do the right thing by calling 911 or your local crime tip line. If you're the victim of a crime, report it. If you know about a crime, report it. To learn more about how to do the right thing, visit ncpc.org or contact your local law enforcement agency.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, National Crime Prevention Council, and the Ad Council.
Now, to have some fun, right along with us, broadcasting live deep from the desert of Nevada. Welcome to the Glenn Levy Show.
We are back. I had the music turned down a little bit for Barbara, so we brought that commercial up a little for that plugged their spot. Yeah. Are you having fun yet? Well, yes, we're going to have more fun. And the New Year's is right around the corner, of course. And we're going to celebrate that. We'll be live on at that time, celebrating with you from our studios. We got 4 of them here. And we're going to have a couple folks, some guests there. Have you tuned into the Country Vault radio yet? countryvault.com. And you're going to hear John Conley on there. I gave him an interview. Great guy, I'll tell you for sure. And country music, new country stars, country singers, and from the old to the new, you're going to enjoy it. And it's a kind of a real cool channel. And of course, OlympiaRadio.com for Olympia. All my folks out there. I'm born and raised and from there. So they enjoy their channel. A lot of hits on that. And, of course, K-Ghost Radio. We thank you for listening. The local folks here in Good Springs, Nevada, we're deep in the desert, as you know. And it's nothing but fun. And I have a passion for radio, as you all know. And I do thank you so much. You know, I got some presents from some folks. And one from one, I don't know who gave it to us or sent it to us. But it was a small little microphone. She made it out of... out of clay, or I don't know what it is, pottery. And it looks so cool. The initials JC. JC. That's not Jesus Christ, but JC. I want to thank you for that. Yeah, so cool. It's the thought, and it's going in the window, on a little window over there. By the way, if you don't have a transistor radio, you might have a chance to win it on New Year's. I will send you a transistor radio. And, of course, compliments of K-Ghost and UFO Talkradio.com, the Glenn Larry Show. And we're going to have a little bit of a contest live on the air. And I will send this radio out to you. I want to say to all my phone friends over there on the, of course, and PA, Pennsylvania, out there. I want to say hello to my daughter, of course. Hope she's listening. And to all the new friends I've made. Oh, gosh, it's been quite a year. It's been a great year. And I've lost a couple folks. Very hurting. I mean, it's just, they leave to the other side. I understand. But I've lost a lot. I guess when you get up in age, your friends start leaving, maybe before you do. Yeah. I don't want to be on that list, of course, but we're trying to do all we can with this Medicare I got now, and it's doing really good and getting things taken care of. But I'm telling you, I want to be healthy. Yeah. Stick around for you guys for a while. Yeah. But yes, we have lost some loved ones, and prayers go out to their families. That's hard, you know. But we shall meet up again. All my radio buddies, imagine that. Art Bell, how you doing, buddy? Love to see him. Paul Harvey, oh yeah, one of my favorites. Shotgun Kelly, Wolfman Jack, all the guys I used to know on radio. As an entertainer, Elvis Presley, Johnny Ray, and many others. And I'll tell you, it's going to be cool. What a reunion. That's my belief. Hope it happens. So, yeah, looking forward. And maybe I might come through the radio talking to you guys from the other side. Would that not be cool? Yes, crazy stuff. You heard earlier Chris Ears, which opens the show, Leaving Vegas Tonight, real great song. And, of course, I had Ross Lewis earlier in the show before Chris on that song, the other side of the channels. Ross is a great performer and entertainer for years, Nashville guy himself. Got some albums out. He's in Texas right now, I guess. Ross Lewis, look him up. And country singer. And he has a whole new webpage, by the way. And Chris Ears has done very well, too. Gosh, he's got some cool websites. And you can order his albums. And one of these nights, I'm going to play some other stuff that he has and kind of break up the show a little bit. We're going to change his show just a tad. Do you think I should change the studio? I mean, do you like this studio? We're going to have the Art Bell clock up there, of course, all the time. It's good luck. And we got a picture of Art Bell right here. If you can see him, if you zoom in. Of course, we have Jackie Gleason over here. Yeah. Some other stuff. My UFO guys. a lot of awards, radio awards and stuff. And yeah, we might change it up for the new year. Why not? Right? It's the new year, new beginning in radio, but just for the set type of thing. And but tell me what you think. Email us at, of course, the Glenn Larry Show. It's GlennLarry51 at gmail.com. Can you remember that? Glenn Larry, GLENN LARY 51 at gmail.com. And we'll love to have your emails and tell what you think. And to the gentleman I cut off early in the show, I do apologize. But we'll hope to hear from you again, or he'll call me some other thing. But hey, it happens. Yeah. Okay, we'll be back right after this.
You ignore the signs, so you enable.
You don't want to sound like a hypocrite, so you enable.
You don't want to alienate your child, so you enable.
But if you think they're trying drugs, you shouldn't be afraid.
You're the parent.
So you are able.
You are strong,
So you are able.
There are others just like you.
so you are able.
And we can help, so you are able.
Get help at drugfree.org. A message from the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
To all my affiliates up there, I realized we didn't take some of those station breaks. If you missed some of the show, because they'll actually broadcast right over us and they'll cut us out. But I hope you got most of the show up there. And for those folks listening on the radio sides and the podcast sides, we want to thank you for listening to the Glenn Larry Show, Larry Glenn Anderson. Look us up and check it out. Tell your neighbors and friends. Do like us, please, and share us. I would appreciate that. And hit that little bell so you'll know we're on the air. And again, I'm looking at the screen here. A lot of folks in Oregon are listening. I have Nebraska. Cool. That's nice. Maine. I got Pennsylvania out there, of course. My guys, my fire guys. Station 23. What do you got? What great guys out there. Oh, say hello to Chief Hall. Yes. Good man. Tell you for sure. And Randy Stone. Hello, buddy. Good. Hope you're listening. Little yell out there for you. Yeah. Okay, we also have New Mexico. That's good. In Arizona. See that? Todd's probably listening over there. A lot of you folks are asking what's new for the next year. Well, that's going to be coming up. Yeah, New Year's, you'll be hearing all about it. And so don't forget to tune in New Year's Eve, and I can give some radios away for some folks. And I got some other prizes in the prize room to send out to you, maybe a coffee cup or something like that, with your bumper sticker and your pin. Yeah. Next year, we're going to try to get some more T-shirts made up. I'm sorry we didn't have a lot of those to give away, but we'll have some T-shirts and some jackets that you can win by calling in with a story, something really cool like that. It doesn't take much. It does not. Just call in and just have fun with the show. From phenomena, from UFOs, ghosts, Bigfoot, you name it, anything strange stories we're going to have, like we had before. We had some great shows. Barbara's going to have her segue. Why not? Yeah. Anyway, we do thank you very much. I am Glenn Larry. Play well together. Be safe. Gosh, please be safe. And thank you so very much for listening to the Glenn Larry Show on K-Ghost Radio, UFO Talk Radio. That's so important. And again, thank you so very much. Be well. Thank you kindly.